Good day all, welcome back to South Africa, and this is South African Prepper. So on this channel, in the past, we've actually spoken about the differences between bugging in, bugging out, or as we call it, strategic exiting of the city. So in South Africa specifically, we've said this before, most of the cities in South Africa are surrounded in some sort of a way with informal settlements. Now, these informal settlements are the poorest of the poor in South Africa. Most of them do live in shacks or corrugated iron structures. So, indeed, the poorest of the poor. So, within South Africa, there's an organization. It is most possibly the biggest organization in the world preparing for anarchy or a collapse of a economy. And this specific organization's focus is on exiting the cities once anarchy takes place. Now, fundamentally, leaving the cities once everything turns to shit is the best idea. We've spoken about it before. If you are prepared to stay inside of the cities in South Africa, you're going to have unlimited water, food, ammunition to defend your family or the specific area. So in reality, to bug in or to stay within your house and try to defend it for long periods of time is just not a realistic way of approaching an anarchy situation. So in 2021, this specific organization had some members in KZN, and they actually got stuck within these various cities in KZN. They could actually not go out. So a caution of advice to the members of this organization is that you cannot bug out during anarchy. Okay? If you're going to be bugging out during anarchy, you are going to be one big fat target. You can only exit the city either before anarchy or then after anarchy, or when there is a break in the anarchy situation. Okay, and this, you can go to Ukraine, you can have a look at the Ukrainian situation. Those people left before or after an attack, and it's exactly the same with various other situations. If you're going to be on the road during anarchy, you're going to be in a convoy of, let's say, 5 vehicles or 10 vehicles, in some instances up until 100 vehicles. You're going to be one big fat target. It's going to be stupid for you to exit the cities during anarchy. And this is fundamentally where the timing is so important. And this is why ourselves as a family, okay, are building the capabilities of supporting ourselves. So we are consistently looking at the situation in the country and specifically in our surrounding areas where we live. Okay, consistently seeing what's going on so that we can get the timing right. We would rather go earlier, or we would wait it out where there's a break in anarchy, and then we will actually leave. So for those people belonging to this organization, bugging out, okay, or exiting the city, or like they like to call it, strategically exiting and then regrouping, you cannot do that during anarchy. It is one of the most stupidest strategies you will find anywhere. So to counter this, you need to know and be aware of what's going on in your surrounding areas where you live. You have to have certain routes, different routes, exit routes, which this organization does fairly well. But your timing is exceptionally important. There's absolutely no way that you are going to bug out with a full vehicle, fully loaded, with all of your provisions that you've stored away. During anarchy, you're going to be a target. Okay, there's going to be the first thing that happens in South Africa during a protest. The very first thing is they close the roads. That is the very first thing that they do in South Africa, and this has been proven over and over and over again. The KZN in 2021 started with the burning of trucks and the closing of the N3 highway. That's how it started. Okay, and it started way before the looting and the burning, the big looting and the big burning started. They started off by closing the roads. So timing your exit out of the cities in South Africa and actually anywhere in the world is of paramount importance. You need to time it absolutely right. You cannot sit on your bum and wait. Okay? It's better to be proactive and leave earlier or sit and wait. And if you sit and wait, you're going to have to prepare for that as well. By having enough food, by having enough water, by having a electricity supply of some sort for communication, and a lot of pew-pews. Otherwise, you're not going to survive an exit strategy or bug out strategy. This is South Africa. Please like, share, and subscribe, and God bless.